Hey everyone, welcome to Loco Via Coco, Mental Healthy ASMR. I'm Twilight Crone. I hope you're all well and staying healthy, looking after yourself, staying safe. Sorry about the lighting in this video. It could be flipped round the other way, but at the moment it is so cold. It's so cold here that I've had to shut the curtain to stop because there is a gap in my glazing in between the window and, you know, the felt stuff that goes there anyway. That's like an excluder, basically. The excluder's gone. So I'm going to do a couple of videos today. This one is going to be for you people. I've been asked a couple of times on here and a few times on Instagram about being able to burn loose incense, which I do sell on my Etsy shop in packages, and there is lots and lots of herbs to choose from. So today I'm going to be showing you how you can safely burn incense, fresh incense. I'm going to use some fresh sage today. The reason I'm going to use just sage is because I'm also going to be burning frankincense, resins and copal resins, and it's all the same kind of thing, as in method of burning with charcoal discs. So as before, as I've mentioned, you know, you've got to be careful with these things. You've got to, especially when you're using fires and stuff, and also you definitely cannot do this without it. I mean, you could use scissors, but you do need some kind of tongue, okay, because it gets really hot. So now, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using, because I know a lot of other witches, newer witches and people that like to practice and spellcraft do have these cauldrons, so I will be using that today for the purpose of this video. This is not what I burn my incense in on the coal disc. I actually use this, which is very old, and it is an heirloom passed down through my family. I've showed this before in past videos, and I put that on a plate, so as you can use that as well also, you know, anything that's stainless steel. So first of all, I will collect my coal disc. So I'm going to show you. I'm also going to just turn my washing machine off because it does take a lot of sound up. Oh, it's so cold here. I've got a lovely stew hot pot, beef hot pot on the cook, and it smells fucking awesome. So I'm going to come a bit forward because I look a bit too far away. Alright, so I hope you can see me. This is what I keep my coal discs in. But when you buy them, they come in packs like this, tubes, and they're all individual charcoal discs. Okay. Now the charcoal discs, they've got little dips in the middle, and that's how they fit nicely and snugly on top of each other. This is a new pack and I don't need this open at the moment, so what I'm going to do is bring you up. That's better. So this is what I keep the coal discs in. It's just some protective herbs that I keep in with my coal discs. Okay, so there's your coal disc, and you can see the rim and the crater, the dip, which is domes up on the other side. Okay, so that dome must always be placed downwards. The crater is what you can place your items on. So I'm going to pop that back in there for a moment. Don't know why I say moment, it's very strange because I don't talk like that. I told you it's like a camera thing. I've actually had it ever since. I kind of talk a bit posh when I'm on camera. Sorry guys. Okay guys. So I'm going to stop talking like this in case I'm getting very annoying, and I'll go back to how I really talk. So here's a cauldron. I've still got some little bay leaves in there, but what I'm going to use is my enchanted magical sand. I mean, there's lots of things you can place the charcoal disc onto. You can use salt, you can use sand. So I'm going to get a scoop. You could use flour. I use a spoon. Yeah, that size, you don't need much more than that. Depending obviously how big your cauldron is. If you've got a really big cauldron, then you're going to need a sack of sand. A sand sack. Okay. Forgive me, my mind's all over the show, right? So, put whatever it is you're using to place the charcoal disc on. So, I've got my sage down there, I've got my resins here, and I like to use frankincense and copal resin because copal is good for mental health, it's good for relaxation, it's good to bring the spiritual side out and to really tap in. So I'm gonna also, please get yourself one of these, a normal lighter. One of these ain't gonna work for you, okay? Because it's gonna, when you light, you will see when you light the charcoal disc, it lets off sparkles. Pretty, but burning. So, bad. Good, okay? So, grab your charcoal disc. Once you've got your sand ready, and by the way, this is really grubby. You can get tilthy from it, so hold it firmly, don't be afraid of it. Look at them pretty sparkles. Yeah. As I said, make sure you've got the right way up. So the dip should be facing up towards you. Now what you've got to do is leave that until it starts to go grey. And that's right hot enough, and then I'll come back and we will place my resins and a little bit of sage for protection. I've got, as I said, I was going to do a video yesterday, but there was a couple of spells that I had to get done. As any other witch understands, there's some things that just can't wait, and these needed to be done ASAP, so I did have to put a couple of videos back, and I will be trying to get them out today. And there's also some more healing videos that I will be doing, and some more magics as well. I've had a couple of requests to show a couple of videos on how to do the loose incense and stuff and package it. And also, before I forget, this is my CBD oil and St John's wort and vitamin E oil. It's all organic. It's a roll-on bottle, and CBD can be extremely dear. Go onto my Etsy, guys. They're not dear. I'll package them and get them straight to you as soon as I can. Also, it comes in tins too, and this is more like a salve. You can just see that is a natural green from the weed. So that actually has fresh weed in it. That actually has CBD oil in it, and they're all different flavours. You can get like lavender, chamomile, and frankincense, and mint, and blood red orange, and lots of different ones, and they're really cheap. And also, while we're here, for anyone that does watch and that is interested, I will start doing some giveaways, because I've got lots and lots of stuff to help people, and a lot of it contains CBD oil. So if any of you are interested, please hit me up with that, because I mean, I'm going to be doing giveaways on cannabis melts and wax melts, so that they contain CBD oil, they contain fresh cannabis, and they can contain essential oils and natural 100% beeswax. And some lucky Etsy shopper has got my very last chunk, and this is actually going to be going out to them free. This is my very last chunk of my Enchanted Carnival soap, and it is a big whack chunk. So I don't know if you're actually a viewer on here, or Instagram, or Facebook even, or Twitter even, but Etsy is coming to you. Etsy shopper free. And also I've got quite a few things here I've got to say. That's another free one. That is a beautiful beeswax quartz infused candle with fresh marigold. So that's another free one that's going out. I've also got a spell kit and some fresh smudge sticks that are on their way out to people. It's just a matter of waiting until I can actually get to the post office to send these goodies off. Everyone knows what it's like at this time. You know, it does prove difficult. I've got grandchildren that to think about. And also the post office, if you can fucking believe this, the post office, which is the closest to me, there was a main one, the big one closed down. It's 5 minutes walk, and it has been actually boycotted because they've put, I mean, it's independent, but I went in there to buy cow pole when this first started. This was over a week ago, longer than that. And a cow pole that I usually pay £4 for, they'd put up to £17. So I guess, you know, other people have been in there and thought, fuck that, mate, I ain't having that, because it is disgusting. I mean, that is disgusting. And before this, I thought they were really good, nice people. I've known them for years. I've used that post office, Indian family, brother and sister, very nice people. The old boy had a bit of a drinking problem, but with or without that, you know, they were very nice people. Used to get pissed to give people the wrong change and things like that, but really nice. And then you find out who the really nice ones are, don't you? Because who the fuck's going to pay? Well, some people are going to have to, and that's why they do it, because if you need it for a child, you're going to have to buy it. But £17 for a bottle of, I think this was a 250ml, which usually costs £4 something. So that's going to take another 10 minutes. I have to get another couple of things ready, and we will be back to burn some resin. And just can't tell you enough, guys, that copal resin, if you've got mental health, it really does help the mind. And we'll get back to that after. So we're about ready with this. I'm be getting some, this is some Californian white sage. Now, in the packages and when you buy loose incense, it will have been powdered down and ground down like this. I mean, this is an absolute, I've mentioned this one before, this is a, it's, let me see if I can remember this, it's 7 oceans, 9 lakes, 12 rivers, 7 rains, incense, which is just absolutely one of the best loose incense that I've ever used, ever. And I'm so tempted to use it now because it smells so awesome. But so usually it's ground down like that, but I'm just going to break it up a little. And then I'm going to drop frankincense. I'm going to drop copal. And then I'm going to put my sage on. See if I can let this arm go down far enough. Stay with me. I always have snake skin hanging about. So there we have. And then, as I said, I usually use my other one. I walk around my home. You get the idea. So I'm going to take this around the rest of my house. I hope that helps anyone with the question of how to use frankincense and resins and loose incense on charcoal discs. Like I said, please always use your tweezers and always use one of these to light things, so much easier. Please give this a thumbs up. Please subscribe, tap the notification bell, and have a very blessed day. Stay safe, guys, and mentally healthy. Blessed be. All the doors in my home. As I said, I live in a small apartment, and after going round and just smoking my home, when it runs out, you come back to your little batch, make sure you get an handful of everything, and then gently drop it on, and let it do its magic. And magic, let me tell you, it is.